What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Chelsea Football Club is in the state, and we're gonna play our first game against Wrexham today, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss that. Yeah, we are in the state. We don't have to pay for it. Sorry for you guys, the British and all the rest of the world. You have to pay £4.99. So hey, that's you guys. But anyway, we're gonna address the press conference. Of course, Captain James talked, and Enzo Maresca had his say on some of the issue, and yeah, he had the chance to express himself about the squad and about the ambition of the club. And of course, there are other news, especially in the transfer market. PSG is trying to disturb Barcelona's plan, and of course, the Olympic game are on. We're gonna try to address all that. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. Give me a favor, if you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this with your friend. So we start without wasting any time. Let's begin with our coach, Enzo Maresca. This yesterday or last night was his first press conference as a Chelsea head coach for a game. I mean, he had a lot of interview, but this is the first press conference. And what I can say about the press conference is it was good. You know, he was calm, composed. He trusted his process, and he have some, some ambition. I mean, I wanted to be bigger, but you don't want people to brag either, because you don't have the CV to talk like Jose Mourinho talked when he walked in 2003, right? So we're gonna start what he said about, of course, the Enzo Fernandez case, because this is the first time he had to answer any question about the accident. So for him, Enzo Fernandez did apologize, and he shared a statement on his social media. And of course, Chelsea Football Club did the same, but they didn't get together yet. He's gonna come back on the 29th, so they're gonna see how it goes. But he talked to the player that were affected by it and the player who did it. So for him, he think everything is okay, because they're all human beings. Everyone make mistake, and he just wanted the team to work past that. And of course, I mean, he asked for forgiveness. Like what we can say, we just hope the player forgive each other, because we need a strong team to compete in next year, which Enzo Maresca said, when you come to Chelsea, you come at Chelsea and statue with Chelsea that won a lot of title, and of course when you are there, you have to compete, and for him, he want to win as soon as possible, and it's be today, tomorrow, on like the day before, he don't know, because he was asked, he was given 5 years contract, and his ambition of winning titles. So that's what he said. The goal is to win. They're gonna play every game to aim to win it, and the success, they want it to come as soon as possible. They're gonna trust in the process to see how the player gonna respond to the tactic that are put in place to make them perform well. Because he said something that is really interesting. He's saying he need the player to know that they can play in different positions. Because he said there are players, they say, I'm a winger, but if you put them like 10 yards out of the position, they will start think like they're not playing their position. He just want to make sure that players know they can perform anywhere they want. It's just about the belief. He tried to instill that belief on them, so they can have the confidence to play anywhere they want. But the funny thing is, can you imagine he having Cole Palmer, and he just came to the press conference and say, oh no, it doesn't match the style of football? Can you imagine? That would be crazy, right? But hey, we never know, because like he had the chance to work with them at Man City, so like he know them, he know Raheem Sterling, he know I think Cole Palmer can play different position. I know he's not in the club yet because he's in vacation. Every player that went to the Euro, especially the one played until the final, are all in vacation right now. But they're gonna come back. Even Enzo Fernandez and Cole Palmer, they will be back on the 29th, I think, which be cool. They will be there for Man City game. Can't wait. I can't wait to see the boys, So anyway, overall, he was really positive. Enzo Maresca was really positive about the outcome, and he believed in his process. which is cemented by the player, what the player are sharing, because the player are sharing a positive vibe about his way of training, especially Tosin. Tosin was talking about his style of play. So Tosin say he was speaking on settling in the Coburn, at Coburn, and in the early days in the Enzo Maresca. So this is his quote. By the way, this comes from our club app, Chelsea app, Chelsea TV. We have a Chelsea TV, so the interview was on this. He said it's only been 2 days, but you can you the detail. But I mean, he want to say you can see the detail, that he want to go into how important every single pass and touch is. So yeah, everything being the ball so far. Yeah, I have seen so many sick players, so just everyone, to be honest, everyone is nice to play with. It is going it's going to be a sick team, everyone so technically and so good with the ball. So yeah, this is the problem with reading from a video transcript, because they're not working they're not talking clearly, just like when you're talking, oh see, yeah, it's not edited, so it come from directly there. But what we understand is just when you say the team is sick, it's just like it's cool to play with them. So for him, he's enjoying. It's been only 2 days at the club, and he liked the way the training is going, and all the players are nice and they are welcoming, and he believed that the team will be sick. Like, we're gonna be tough to beat this season. So anyway, Enzo Maresca, we know the player, like how he play. Enzo, we saw in Kunku, we saw other players sharing their thought in it. But hey, the most important thing, one of the most interesting part of the press conference was our captain was there. Rich James. Rich James, him too, he was asked about Enzo Fernandez case. He said he did not have the chance to, well, they are not together yet, but he talked to all of them individually. So he tried to play his leadership role, trying to bring everybody together. But he believed everything is fine, and when they come together, you're gonna put them together again. That's what you need a leader to do. He taking the step to do it, and so he talked with the offender and the offendee. So he trying to make peace with them, because we really need that peace. Enzo Maresca don't need that division in the dressing room. We don't need that. Enzo Fernandez is one of our best players in the midfield, one of the most expensive of our signing, and of course we have a really important player that come from France. We know the animosity is there, and it's not cool what happened, but we hope they're gonna pass that, because like what we understand is just like Argentina are proud to be racist like that. So it's just like cultural thing. So we just have to try to work together for the good of the team, because like we cannot fire 7 player, or we cannot just kick him out, right? So they have to work together. And since he apologized, I hope he's sincere of you in his apology. So we will see when he comes to Chelsea, he's gonna comport himself as the international community comport themselves, right, around the very diverse cultural places. If you go back to Argentina, he do whatever he wants, right? So that is on them, and then we'll see how they're gonna develop, right? So, but he was asked about the captaincy, because he was asked if he's the man, he's the captain. Was he told that he's the captain? So he said, well, he wasn't asked that, he wasn't told that, but for him, he don't see the need to change, because like he's been the captain, number 1 captain. He was out of the field last season due to injury and suspension, but he trying to work past that. So he want to try to canalize his anger and stuff, so he can stay more on the field. But hey, like he wasn't told yet that he's the main captain. So because like when Enzo Maresca was asked, he said, oh yeah, we have a lot of leaders and stuff, so he did not pinpoint the captain. So we don't know if he's gonna change the captain or not. So I think that would be good to talk to Rich James before coming to a press conference. I think that is a communication mistake. You are there with him, you'll be working with him since you signed for Chelsea. I think it's good to clear that out before the season starts. So let's see if Enzo Maresca gonna confirm that he's the captain, right? Because we know he's a captain. He's a proper Chelsea. He's been the captain for 2 years now. So hey, let him keep the captaincy, and we don't want any other discrepancy in the team. We don't want any misinformation or miscommunication between the coach and the player. we need to know who's the captain and who's not, so like we know, because we know Ben Chilwell is the second captain, and of course Rhys James is the number one. So we'll see what kind of decision Enzo Maresca will choose to go with, right? So but anyway, the most important thing, when he was asked about his ambition this season, he said his primary goal this season is to stay on the field. He doesn't care, because he was asked if he can play in the midfield or inverted right back or anything. He said he doesn't care. He just wants to be on the field. That's his main goal this season. And that's what we want, because every time Rhys James is in the field, we know what he can bring into the team, and we know his talent. Even though the club is really treating the Cobham graduate really bad, because we saw what happened with Chalobah for the past 2 days, and we saw what is happening with Gallagher trying to push him out. We saw what happened with Mason Mount. I hope everything gonna be all right with Rhys James, because Rhys James is the type of player every team will want him, all right? So you're gonna treat those players well, he's our captain, and we want him to be on the field just like him. So that is the Chelsea. Tonight we will be there. The friendly game are fun. Last night Man City was playing Celtic. They lost 4-3. I mean, it's a friendly game. There was only kid playing. Only I think Calvin Phillips, Erling Haaland, and Anderson Data were the big player in it. And Calvin Phillips, like, he gotta leave. Like, the way he play, he cannot hold the midfield. And of course, if Anderson leave, Man City need a goalie, because they conceded 3 goals yesterday. 4 goals, they're all same. Like, it just, I mean, you would say, okay, the defense are not good because they are young and stuff. Maybe that you can give that excuses, but the 4 goals they took, they were all the same. The winger always outpaced the defender, all of them, every time. They were more physical, faster, fitter than those boys. So, but I mean, it's a friendly game, and I'm pretty sure Pep Guardiola won't be mad at the kid. And Erling Haaland score, and Peter Schmeichel had a lot of save in the first half. So like when they bring in the second goalie and he conceded 3 goals. So it was fun. It was fun to watch them. But it's friendly. Tonight there will be Chelsea Wrexham, Arsenal Bournemouth. So we're gonna watch it. It will be 10 p.m. Eastern time and 10:30 Eastern time. So we're gonna be here. So anyway, let's just go about some of the press conferences, because like we are not the only one who playing. Like I said, Arsenal will be playing tonight too. So Michael Arteta was saying this to Sky Sport. He said, we need to upgrade everything we are doing and improving in every area. That is what we are trying to do. We are so close. The outcome of this club has to be to win major trophy, and we are in the process to achieve it. So I mean, hey, they want to improve, just like every club. Like they want to improve every position, double them, and I mean they are serious candidate for the Premier League, for any trophy really, because they play really good football. So we're gonna see. It's Arsenal. I think they're gonna battle every year, just like they do every year, right? So you're gonna see. We're gonna see what Arteta and his boy gonna do, because I think they need a striker. They didn't buy a striker yet, but we don't know what's gonna happen. And even California is not official yet, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen, right? So that was for Arsenal, and of course there are other players that is really, it's crazy. It's crazy that's what's going on at Real Madrid now. I don't understand how every player that's leave they be crying like babies. I mean, I would understand the I understand how you call it, the emotion, the emotion of leaving from your boyhood club. So like this one, when I was watching, it's in Spanish, Real Madrid TV. So I just watched on Canal Plus Sport. It's Canal Plus Sport. It's a French TV channel, broadcaster. So this is what I have to say. I will translate, of course. Okay. This Nacho Fernandez, he said, j'étais au Real Madrid pendant 24 ans. J'ai défendu ces cohésions toute ma vie. Ce club est tout pour moi et ma famille. Terminer cette aventure en tant que capitaine était spécial, le maximum. Je pars en sachant que j'ai tout donné. So, like, that's what he was saying. Just like, he's been in this club for 24 years. Wow. I mean, Mourinho gave him his first game, right? He debuted in the Mourinho. So he's been there for 24 years. That's big. That's big. And he's so proud. Like, he finished as the captain of the club, winning the Champions League as the captain. And is really respectable, right? It's really respectable what he have achieved at Real Madrid, and it's cool. Like he said, everything he had, everything in this club is the club is all for him and for his with his family. Like it's just Real Madrid gave him everything, right? And he says he's going to leave knowing that he gave everything. So like he's proud of what he's achieved. I think he's going to Qatar or Saudi. But hey, anyway, he was crying just like Marcelo, just like Casemiro, just like all those players when they leave Real Madrid. It's a legendary club, so when the player are leaving, it just is emotional. And all like his teammate was there and his president, everyone was there. People were very emotional. But it is nice to see like a player leave the club in the big door, like in the big door, not like Ronaldo or like Iker Casillas, Ramos, who left like without having a chance to do this type of farewell. But hey, anyway, that's a Real Madrid case. But Real Madrid have to deal with the other problem, because Bayer Leverkusen, this is according to B36 I took that from Instagram, there is a lot of rumor going on. So it just say Xavi Alonso is very interested in a 1-year loan for Arda Güler. So meanwhile, Carlo Ancelotti has stated in an interview that he believes Arda Güler can play in a multiple attacking position and will be used as a joker in the upcoming season. So, I mean, Arda Güler, you see him, when you see him play, you just see like his characteristic. He have a leadership character. I love that boy. Like he's really, really talented, and I like the confidence he projects. It's really cool to see a 19 years old be that confident. 18 or 19 years old. Real Madrid have a bunch of them. You have a Bellingham. Bellingham look like 30, bro. That dude is 20. They're all confident like crazy. So I don't think he will accept being on the bench all season or to be played as a joker. But it's tough. There is a Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vini. We know those three will start, if not only two of them. And like you have a Lucas Vazquez, you will have a Brahim Diaz, and you will have Arda Güler there. I think Arda Güler won't accept to be a third choice. I don't think so. So his family and him, because his dad is the agent, they're pushing for a loan. So they want to go because he want to play. He don't want to be on the bench. Even though Real Madrid want to keep him, but if they don't give him a guarantee that he will have a maximum of minute to play, I think he's gonna leave. But anyway, it's Real Madrid. They can send him just like Martin Odegaard. Odegaard was in Real Madrid. He didn't have a game time until they sold him, right? They sold him to Arsenal, but he was sent to loan to Sociedad, to different club until they sold him because he didn't have a game time there. So we're gonna see what they're gonna do, and I'm pretty sure it's interesting. Anyway, we were talking about all that Real Madrid. They have all the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or, and lately all the superstars, Thierry, Zidane, Neymar, and all those players, they all, when they were asked who will be the Ballon d'Or, everyone is giving Vini Jr., right? Vini Jr. I like what the ESPN pundit did. Frank Leboeuf, I think he's the one who doesn't care about the Ballon d'Or. But last time he was asking, well, if he's the winning, how about Alvarez? And this year, he have another player in mind. He's talking about Dani Carvajal. I mean, we remember in 2023 when Rodri said, when he said that he's not interested because he wasn't in the top 3 of the Ballon d'Or. When he was asked, he said, no, this is normal. I understand very well how things work in this individual award. They are based on marketing money and advertising, which is true, So like the Ballon d'Or, I think they just needed to put it for offensive player. Because there is a defender who do everything on midfielder, but they never get recognition. Because Thibaut Courtois, if he won the Ballon d'Or that Benzema won, there won't be a scandal, right? If Van Dijk won the Ballon d'Or 2020 that Messi won, it won't be scandal. But like because it's the marketing, like Rodri said, it's a marketing thing. So now they're pushing Vini Jr. and Vini Jr. That's because Bellingham had a really poor Euro. But like people were just pushing those because they score. But if you look really what Frank Leboeuf said, he said, well, if you're talking about success, Dani Carvajal won everything. Which is true. He won everything. And he was a key player for Real Madrid and for Spain. He played in every important game for them. And he was decisive. He was decisive. I think he scored in the Champions League final, right? So he was decisive. He really played a role. So if they cannot win the Ballon d'Or by providing those impact in their team, and plus playing really good throughout the season. I don't know how they can get the Ballon d'Or, because they want to give the Ballon d'Or to Vinicius. I think he have 12 assists and 14 goal or 17 goal, and he had a really poor season with Brazil. And his first season, in the first 6 months of the season, wasn't good at all. I mean, he was injured most of the time or in fight. But like Jude Bellingham was good in the first 6 months of the season, but the last 6 months of the season wasn't that good. I don't even understand why people keep pushing this in July, because the Ballon d'Or is supposed to be in December, right? So we still have time. But hey, I'm pretty sure, for me, if they give it to Rodri or Carvajal, it won't be scandal. Modric won it, with less goal, less impact and stuff. So Rodri is a key player for Spain, for City. But if they want to give it to Vini, like I said, it's a marketing, advertising. So we're gonna see this, and Real Madrid have the power of marketing. They can put their player ahead of everything. So I'm pretty sure Vini gonna win no matter what. But hey, that was for Real Madrid and the Ballon d'Or thing. But hey, there is another thing in Paris Saint-Germain. Like I said, Paris Saint-Germain want to disturb the race of signing Nico Williams, because there is a Barcelona who are really confident that they're going to get this. They get this done. They believe that they can get this deal done. But there is a Premier League club that are waiting to see if Barcelona cannot move over the line. They're gonna take it, and then PSG enter into the discussion, and which we know. This is from Marca, which is a really reputable source. It says PSG has joined the race for the Athletic Bilbao winger, who already has a Barca and a Premier League club chasing him. So I mean, if it's the money, PSG have the money. PSG can give them money, can pay the salary, because I think they're pulling out of the signing of what his name again, the Nigerian striker Osimhen, because it's too expensive. I think PSG just want a superstar to replace Mbappe, so I think they can go for him, and we don't know how they're gonna go. But Barcelona say they are really confident. They are really confident to get this deal done, and we're gonna see what happens, because when money come, a lot of things will go away, right? So anyway, plus Barcelona, they have other players that are getting injured, like Ansu Fati. He got injured again. He's gonna miss the US too, which is sad. Like that boy, he's supposed to be a Messi, to replace Messi, right? He took the number 10. Everyone said, oh yeah, this is the future Messi. Barcelona is in good hand. But hey, like, he got injured. He's gonna be absent for the US too. But yeah, that's in the Barcelona. Everything kind of looking gloomy out there. We don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, we're gonna end up this with the Olympic game, because the Olympic game started, especially the soccer. They started today. Morocco, Argentina 2-2. What a game. Hakimi and Alvarez was there. Those were the notable superstars. We know, really, they were there. The game was good. The game was pretty good. Morocco was ahead of 2-0, and Argentina came back, so 2-2. The first draw of the game. But it's like it's kind of good. Like, a Moroccan team look really good. I think they're gonna go far in this tournament. And of course, the second game was Spain against Uzbekistan. Spain won 2-1, just like the senior team in Spain play really good. But I think in this Olympics so far, people don't know how to take penalty. I mean, Uzbekistan scored their penalty, but Spain missed one penalty. And Guinea is playing against New Zealand right now, and Guinea is losing 1-0. And of course, New Zealand lost and missed a penalty before scoring the opening goal. But we're gonna see at the end of the day, France will be playing against the United States of America. Yes, we're gonna see, because US didn't win a medal in the Olympic Games since 1904, so more than 100 years ago, right? So we have a lot of things to go, and the last time France won a medal was in 1984 in Los Angeles Olympic game. So it's gonna be two teams that are not used to winning this tournament. So we'll see what's gonna happen. But France look good. Alexandre Lacazette and Michael Olise, they will be there, and we're gonna see Caleb Wiley gonna lead the US Olympic team, and we'll see. And I think Ricardo Pepi is there too, so it's gonna be fun. We'll see what's gonna happen. But yeah, the final mile for the Olympic flame, for the Olympic torch will be led by Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg gonna be carrying the torch in the final stage of its journey. So it's gonna be fun. Let's just hope he don't think it's a win. Don't smoke it, Snoop. Take it home, because I think US gonna win the most medal in this Olympic, and we are the favorite to do that. Of course, China will be there. I think Russia will be represented in the different flag. And the Olympic flag, I think their athlete will be represented in that. But we'll see. And of course, we're gonna follow France, US, and Mali against Israel.